So, folks, I wanted to kick off today by talking to you guys just a little bit about a man named Bill Pulte. Many of you might have a faint tingling in the back of your skulls if you've been paying attention to politics over the past year or so. He kind of made a name for himself in the Trump administration 2.0 by floating the idea, since he was put in charge of housing for some reason, floating the idea of 50-year mortgages, effectively just selling the idea that you should be in debt forever and you'll never see the end of it, so don't even try. Right? That's that's kind of where Bill Pulte comes from. And, he doesn't really have a whole lot of experience with much of anything. And he was already woefully underqualified to head housing on the national scale. And well, I got some bad news for you guys. Donald Trump has named him inexplicably to be acting director of national intelligence. He's now the guy who's overseeing all the US intelligence agencies. A guy who's very open to housing deals and the idea of essentially indenturing every American citizen. It's wild. And look, we could go in depth on why this is a bad idea, but essentially he's an incompetent stooge that is convenient for Trump, and that's why Trump is sidestepping the congressional approval process to just plunk Pulte in there. But it's really bad when a guy with no attachment, no skin in the game, so to speak, gets put into a position of extraordinary power. Yeah, like we're essentially, as Aska in chat says, asking for a turbocharged corruption scheme to take place here. I also just want to say maybe the optics of putting Bill Pulte into a position of authority over intelligence agencies might not be the best move for someone like Donald Trump, because turns out as you start digging into Bill Pulte a little bit, he's deeply weird. I guess maybe the only way I could really convey this to you is by telling you guys he was so deeply involved in a conspiracy theory that essentially just said Bed Bath and Beyond never went bankrupt. That's the conspiracy theory. That he wound up going to a televised conspiracy theory like award ceremony for this. And I'm just going to play round about a minute-long clip of this. Here you go.
Here's the first ever, man, live fucking dildo slap on the PP Live. Pulte, look at this fucking thing. Come on! Harder, daddy! All right, fine. There you fucking have it. The first dildo slap in history live.
I want to be clear, Bill Pulte is not on screen yet. And what you just witnessed might seem incredibly, incredibly weird, but it's not anywhere near as weird as what's about to happen.
So, Bill, this says Bill Pulte fucks. All right?
Thank you.
And then if you notice it's got a tramp stamp with a butterfly on the back.
It, only the young.
One ass cheek says, yes, it does say only the young on the back here. Only the young, December 14th.
That looks pretty badass.
We have a mushroom stamp on the head of it, and Bed Bath on one cheek, and GME. Oh, fuck. GME on the other.
I got too excited there.
That was Bill Pulte being given the award for Bill Pulte fucks only the young. Maybe not optically the best move to have Donald Trump, the Epstein Files president, appointing a guy who received an award for fucking only the young at a conspiracy theory ceremony for a Bed Bath and Beyond based conspiracy scam. Look, I don't have any additional information for you about what the hell is going on here, but like Bill Pulte has a lot of different connections to fringe far right groups Like, here in America, it goes deep. And, you know, we actually have another story coming up later where I'm going to talk a bit about transgender folks and the transgender movement. And we're going to touch on a character in that who also has a suspicious number of attachments to far-right organizations and conspiracy theories. It's even stupider if you know the content. Bed Bath & Beyond is not that interesting. It is if you were trying to, like, get a rug pull out of people, you know, to rig the stock market. Yeah, he just has some weird shit going on. He's got some weird shit going on, and I don't really know what else to tell you here. Maybe this guy should not be in charge of, you know, our spy agencies. Seems bad. Seems real bad. But what about the Adam Sandler movie Click? Something definitely going on at Bed Bath & Beyond. That's true. That's where this all starts. It starts with Adam Sandler and ends with Beyond. Why do the people ruining the world have to be so lame, though? Because they have nothing else going on. You have to be dedicated to the cause to ruin the world. If you got other things going on, you don't have time to ruin. You're busy doing other things. Yeah, the Jeffrey Epstein Lifetime Achievement Award goes to Bill Pulte. Anyway, folks, if you found that interesting, got anything out of it, or want to let me know what you thought about this story, leave a comment, hit the like button, subscribe, and yeah, I'm genuinely sorry that you all have to be cursed with the knowledge that I have. Join your local Dems, join your local DSA, and get involved with Progressive Victory. Folks, we are doing a three-pronged offensive as we go into the midterms. Get involved, okay? If you need help joining your local Dems or your local DSA, we can help you. Join our Discord. Reach out to Gamergy for help with DSA. Reach out to Dragonfly for help with your local Dems. And folks, we got a link down below for you to join your local PV. Get involved with Progressive Victory. We got a lot of cool stuff going on, a lot of pans in the fire, as it were, and I want you guys to start stepping up. And also, check out ImogeneOlivia.com, gender euphoric lingerie designed from the ground up for trans femmes. Also tested with cis men, cis women, non-binary folks. It's comfortable, it's sexy, and it's non-tucking. So check it out, ImogeneOlivia.com, link down in the description, and let's keep on going.
Riverboat Jack is coming to town. All the viewers gather round. Twitch and YouTube and swishy streams. All that content is bursting the seams. Politics, gaming, and plenty more. Your sense of fashion you'll adore. So grab your stuff and hop aboard. We're going straight to Jack's Discord.